Hey, what's up everybody? Dustin here. I'm gonna do some hunting today for Union Road Agates in St. Louis, Missouri. Got my buddy Jeff here with me today. Make sure you subscribe to Hunting Rocks if you're not already. And we're going to see what we can find here. Hopefully some cool agates. And we're gonna cut those open later on Jeff's awesome new huge saw. Come along with us. Most of the area has been developed and is no longer accessible where you can find these amazing agates. These agates were discovered during road construction off of Highway 55 during the 1960s and given their name for rockhounds who would stop off the Union Road exit to collect them. All right, so we're trying to figure out how we can get down and access the creek here. It's pretty steep. Oh, there's some kind of like retaining wall here that they made out of like, I guess, old shipping containers or something.
Might be.
I don't know if that's like part of an old train car or shipping container. I don't know. But I think we can get down and actually access the creek over here.
Let me break some of this out the way.
But this looks like something I'm gonna have to turn the camera off for. I'll be right back with you. All right, success. We have made it to the creek. Now we just gotta find those boatloads of agates. All right, you think you got one?
I don't know, it's nice and round.
Yeah, it's definitely a chert nodule of some sort.
It's a tiny guy, but that's all right.
So I guess I'll throw some pictures in here so you guys know what we're looking for and why we're so excited. So this is what all the hype is about. These form inside of chert concretions and can have crystals and agate inside. Most of the area where these can be found is no longer accessible due to being under parking lots, strip malls, highways, subdivisions, etc. So they're a pretty rare find. Jeff and I always joke that they went extinct in the early 70s, but they're still around. And we have a lot of fun trying to find these amazing agates. And it's not easy. There's not a lot of them out there, and they're very difficult to spot being inside these nodules. They're really hard to spot. They're kind of weird. They look like just plain, boring chert nodules, but inside you have agate and crystals. And they're definitely in this area, but they are not easy to find. Let's see, what's this? This looks like some kind of more typical geode. Interesting piece of, well, this might, I think this is a piece of one that broke. Yeah, that definitely looks like some kind of agate. All right, well, I'm on the board. I want a bigger one than that, though. It ain't much, but it's honest work. This is definitely a Union Road agate, but it's been very creek tumbled and has seen better days. I'm not sure if this is a piece of a Union Road agate or just kind of quartzy looking chert. Either way, it's not the best, but there's cool stuff here. Check out this fossil coral piece. That's a pretty good one. Wonder what this is. Looks kind of reddish. I don't think that's anything. I'm gonna keep looking here. Hopefully find a good Union Road agate. Interesting. Here's some quartzite. This must be a glacial erratic. We don't really have quartzite around here. And that's concrete. All right, I'll get back with you when I find something cool. Well, the water was pretty deep where we wanted to go, but I just found something interesting here. I think this might be a Union Road agate core. In fact, I think it is. Dang, just been kind of beat up.
Yeah.
So a bit more impressive than my first little Union Road agate piece I found, but nothing too spectacular. Hang in there, Jeff's gonna find some. All right, now I know Jeff has too many of these, but I'm never gonna turn my nose up at a cool coral fossil. What did you find, Jeff? Jeff just found something. Oh, wow, that's cool. What is that?
think that's a smushed horn coral, maybe.
Yeah, horn coral or maybe a cephalopod. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I spotted something cool here. Not a Union Road agate, but a neat fossil coral piece. Okay, I will take that. Officially on the board here. Got some agates, got some coral. And we're gonna try and explore that way up the creek because we got blocked off the other way. The water's too deep. All right, Jeff says we got a maybe here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, like, actually, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, we might have to cut this later. Yeah, I think that's something.
Hold on.
Oh, what you got now?
A beat up one.
I think that's just a piece of chert.
Yeah, looking at it. Yep.
I really wish the Union Road agates were as easy to find out here as this coral. There's another cool piece. Ooh, here's another interesting fossil. Bryozoan, I think? I'm not sure. Well, we've given it some careful thought and we've decided there's just too much water up that way. Jeff's got his waders. I just have my boots. But this water here, we're in a city creek, so everything gets pretty scummy. It's hard to see stuff. So I think we're just gonna head out of the creek and go back to the bridge access where we've been to before. Ooh, piece of coral.
Nope, just...
Your psychic powers are off, Jeff. No agate in that one. All right, we have changed locations. We are under the bridge now, and we are searching for more Union Road agates. So it could be any bridge. You don't know what bridge it is. Zabibi crow. All right, let's do it. All right, yeah, we have been blessed by the car daddy. Let's find some agates. Ah, nostalgia. Right over there is where I found my very first Union Road agate the first time I came here. It's a pretty neat coral fossil. I will take that. And I think I'm gonna look around over here a little bit. See if I can spot anything. I imagine some of my local rockhound friends have picked this spot over, but you never know. We've gotten a lot of rain this year. Tons of these coral fossils here. Huh. I don't know. I'll set that one up here. Maybe we'll take that and cut it open later. I don't know. Maybe not. There's a bunch of other things I want to cut. Just walk along here and see if I spot anything. You have to have a really careful eye for these. They're really easy to miss. Well, this is interesting. I don't think this is a Union Road agate, but it's very light. Definitely seems like a nodule of something. I think at the very least it's a geode. And it may have agate inside, so definitely gonna take that. And I'm gonna continue looking here. Hopefully I'll spot one right out here like I did the first time I came to this spot. So I'm not gonna lie, the Union Road agates are kind of a difficult find here. Is that, I don't know what that is. But man, this fossil coral here, this is so plentiful at this spot. It's just absolutely everywhere in the creek here. And I think it's pretty cool, so I will definitely be taking quite a few pieces of it back with me. And we may have to cut one of those, because I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna find that banger Union Road agate. I'm looking. I am looking. What is this? Huh. I don't think that's an agate. I think that's maybe part of a giant geode. That's weird. I'll have to show that to Jeff. Well, I was really excited for a second. These are the type of chert nodules that you usually find the Union Road Agate cores in. Unfortunately, I think this one is going to be a dud. Lots of these like almost kind of have like a yolk of a softer chert or clay in the center. And from the outside, they look the same as the Union Road Agates. It's like a dud Union Road Agate. Well, I lost Jeff. I'm not sure where he went. But I found fossil coral. Check that out. Yeah, that's a cool piece. Found another cool fossil coral. That's neat. It's big. I don't know. There's a Syringapora coral fossil. It's kind of cool. Well, I have lost Jeff. I think he said he was going up there. So I guess I'm gonna take my really heavy rocks that I found out of here, and I'll explore up that way and see if I can find it. It's pretty quiet, so maybe he found something cool. Let's check it out. Well, still no sign of Jeff, but I think that's his pack there, so keep exploring here. See if we can find anything cool, or find my hunting guide Jeff today. 'Cause he's probably gonna want his backpack back. You know, this water is kind of deep. Water is a lot nicer here. There's little fish and stuff swimming around. Looks like a lot of this rock, though, is not local. Like, looks like it was brought in. So I don't know if we're gonna find anything cool here or not. All right, I found Jeff. What, dude? What do you got?
Possible Union Road Agates.
Okay.
See, I screwed up and left my bag back there.
Yeah,
And
I
was like,
spotted
won't
your
find
bag.
nothing. Look at this one.
Okay.
It's broken.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm coming up there. Nice find, Jeff. Yeah, that's what we're looking for out here. All right. Well, let's hope that was worth it. I made it to the gravel bar where Jeff just came from. My boots were not tall enough, and I have gotten completely waterlogged here. But looks like there's a lot more gravel up here, and some definite Union Road Agate candidates here. So I'm gonna load up my bucket real quick, and then we're gonna head back to Jeff's and start cutting. Well, I was hoping for a killer agate like Jeff found, but this coral isn't too bad. Throw that in the bucket here real quick. I gotta find something, though, to make it worth swamping my boots here. Surely I'll find something, right? We'll see. What the? Look at all those little fish. What the heck is this? Yeah, gotta love creek rock hounding in the city. For real, what is this? It's the kissy face emoji, I guess. Alright.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go, Jeff.
Heck yeah.
All right, well, we got a potential here. This may just be a regular piece of chert, but it has the right shape, so we're gonna take that with us and cut it. Jeff just found a nice coral. He says, oh yeah, heck yeah, dude.
Dude, look at the pocket in there.
Dude. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I want that if you don't. That's a really nice one.
This is like, yeah, this is probably one of the nicest ones I found down here.
All right, nice coral fossil. Not quite as cool as the big one Jeff found, but I'll take that. All right, we are soaked, and I'm gonna grab my two cool things here that I left back by the bridge, and we're gonna go back to Jeff's house and cut some rocks. Come along, this is gonna be awesome. All right, well, it definitely is a Union Road agate. It's not as cool as this one. This is one I got from my friend Adam. He found this a long time ago in this location. But we're gonna get to cutting some stuff here. I brought some stuff from home, lots of stuff from trips long ago that I'm gonna cut. And we're gonna cut some of these open and see what we can find. All right, go big or go home. These are potential Union Road agates that I found today. This one here I really don't think is anything. I think that's just a piece of chert, but Jeff said give it a try, as well as this one. I think this one, I don't know. So I don't really have high hopes for these, but I'm pretty sure that this one is some type of geode. It feels really light. So I'm thinking this might be something cool or a total dud. We're gonna load it into Jeff's big new saw here.
Yeah.
All right, what do you think? You're the Union Road expert, Jeff. How should we cut it?
I'm a trilobite expert, man. I don't know nothing about the Union Road stuff. Let's cut this way.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Just see what's inside there.
Yeah.
All right, get it all loaded up here. This is exciting. I haven't seen this cut anything yet.
Now, it's super important. I will slide this back further, but it is pulled away from the saw right now because the way this was built, my clamp here, if it's too far back, it won't spin because it catches that lip. That down. Pull this back.
All right.
Throw my glove on.
Yeah, let's see. Now we got to pull it back and like crank it over a little bit. Just want to be careful and not crank it over too far and shave down any more of the carriage here.
Or partially shave.
Yeah, that's from the previous owner. Right. Okay, yeah, choppa choppa.
Well, so let's move it in just a touch more. I like to leave a little more than a 1/16 of an inch gap.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then
All right.
get it close but not touching. This is the important thing. I don't know how many times I've cut rocks and sat here for like 10 minutes going, why isn't it cutting? You have to lock that into place in order for the feed screw to work.
Okay.
Otherwise it just sits and spins.
Important to know.
Close the lid. Kick it on. Now it's not cutting yet. What I'm doing is just throwing the lubricant around inside right at the moment. We'll let it do that for a second. Flip on the switch.
All right.
And now we're feeding.
Now we're feeding. And now we play the waiting game.
And you'll hear it when it starts hitting.
All right.
All right.
Moment of truth.
Gonna back it up.
Now we see if there's anything.
No.
Wah, wah. Yeah, that's a nothing. Okay, well, we got to cut us something now, man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, not a Union Road agate, but it is a big bad geode that might have some plume agate inside. So we're going to cut this next because my last piece was literally a piece of concrete, y'all. Oh, so disappointing. All right.
All right. And how are we wanting to cut this?
Somehow so we can just like slice that face off. Okay. Yeah, something like that.
If you would be so kind as to switch on the juice.
All right. Juice is loose.
Need for feed.
The need for feed, yes. All right, it is cut. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Ooh.
That's pretty, dude.
All right, interesting. All right, is that plume agate?
It might be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, cool.
Let's look at the piece that's in here.
Fish it out of the drink. Yeah, okay, that turned out kind of cooler than I was expecting. I was expecting that piece to just be junk.
That will actually catch sunlight nice too.
Yeah. Nice.
Very nice. Heck yeah.
All right, cool. I think maybe next we should load up your potential Union Road agate that you found.
Sounds good to me.
All right, next on the chopping block here. This nodule. This may just be a crummy ball of chert, what Jeff and I like to call yoke rocks. They have like a soft kind of, I don't know what it is, interior.
It's a super heavy sulfur clay.
Okay,
it looks a lot like
they look like eggs, but we're hoping this one looks like a Union Road agate inside. So let's load it up. All right, here we go. Off we go. All right. How did we do, Jeff?
Well, it is a Union Road agate.
It is?
It is, but don't get excited.
Okay. Because I'm kind of excited when you say it is a Union Road agate.
Well, I mean, scientifically it is.
Okay. All right, let's see this. Oh, wow.
I mean,
yeah, I guess technically there's a little bit of quartz crystal stuff inside there. So yeah, okay, technically that is
that is a Union Road agate.
All right. Well, maybe it's not the most stunning or best example, but I think it's really cool that Jeff found this totally intact Union Road agate nodule. All right, well, since we are striking out with the Union Road agates, we're going to cut this thing. This I found, I think a couple years ago in the creek by my house. This is the only type of geode like it that I've ever found there. And this thing shows signs of maybe having some agate. So we're going to cut that off and get a little ring and hopefully a cool piece that shows off some agate banding. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. Oh, got high hopes for this one.
It's got to be bigger and better than the last one.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Oil boiling. Switch on.
And off we go. All right, well, this is taking forever to cut. So we're going to change our angle of attack here. Okay, so we're going to go at this angle, and hopefully that goes better. Who knew that was such a tough geode? Round 2, fight! All right. Well, it actually cut that direction, so that's good.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
This should be pretty inside. I hope.
I hope so. Man, this one took a while.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, I think that's going to be awesome.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Let's go hit this with the hose.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is starting to dry off a little bit here. Unfortunately, because we had to change our cut, this side got a little jacked up, but whatever. This turned out super cool. And yeah, I like that. All right, that was an awesome day finding and cutting rocks. Thank you, Jeff, for being my hunting guide.
Anytime.
Make sure that you're subscribed to Jeff's channel too if you're not already. And let's go home and check out what we found and cut today. All right, day 2. So I'm going to pressure wash these corals and the somewhat of a Union Road agate that I found. And I'm also going to polish up these other geodes that I didn't find yesterday, but I found these in previous videos, and they're going to be awesome. So I'll show you when they're done. All right, let's take a look at things here. We'll start off with the coral. You can always find tons of this coral in Gravois Creek where we were. I haven't soaked any of this yet. I think this piece is kind of cool. You can see a little bit of agate on the back there. Our chalcedony type stuff. Got our syringopora here. And the weird quartzite piece that, who knows, this may be somebody's landscaping rock. And my pretty sad Union Road agate finds. But hey, what can you do? These things are kind of rare. I'm going to say at least 90% of the area where you could find them is completely developed. It's been paved over or as a subdivision or under a strip mall or highway or something. This one here, obviously, I wasn't brave enough to cut. In the future, I'm going to have to do something to this, but it's just so hard to decide because whatever you do, you're going to sacrifice something cool on this piece. But I knew that I might strike out on the Union Road agates, so that's why I brought some other stuff to cut. And I might have struck out on the Union Road agates, but I think it was a home run on this piece. That is so cool. I'm not sure what you would call this, but I would say that's a little bit more agate-y than your standard geode. And same with this larger one here too. It has a very interesting, almost brecciated type pattern going on with the chalcedony. And some of the cracks you can see are open and had quartz crystals. It was very interesting, very weird piece. It almost reminds me of a cross section of a kidney or something. And this is where like the crystals are filtered in the blood. Anyway, these are definitely their own type of geode nodule also. These are a little further west than the Union Road agates. But here you can kind of see I've finally collected enough of them and cut and polish them so that you can kind of see what's going on with these. This is one of the first ones I polished. Yeah. You can see at least my polishing skills are improving. So that's it. Let me know what you thought of the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Rock on. So we didn't find a ton of Union Road agates, which is to be expected. They're kind of rare. But lots of cool coral fossils in this creek. And we did actually find some Union Road agates. They just weren't fantastic. So I'm glad that I brought this old geode that I found a couple years ago and finally got around to cutting and polishing that. That turned out amazing. Big thank you to my friend Jeff, Hunting Rocks channel. Make sure to subscribe to Hunting Rocks if you're not already. Thank you so much, dude, for letting me cut these big rocks. I had a blast. It was a great day. Rock on, everybody. See you in the next video.